Welcome to Changi Airport and the final part of my interview with Adrin Loy, Executive Chairman of Yakun Kaya Toast, the business his father founded in 1944, but which he and his siblings have grown dramatically since then. I'm at the site of his latest outlet in Changi's Terminal 3 to discuss success and what it means to him. This is Canon Think Big. Adrian, here we are at your 37th outlet, the most recent in Singapore. 37 here, 30 overseas. What's more left for you to do?
There's still much more to do in terms of expansion and growth because there's so much competition right now in the market, and then Singapore is pretty small, and then we need to grow the business as well, not only locally but as well as overseas.
At the moment, all your expansion is happening across the Asia-Pacific region. Do you think the Western Hemisphere is ready for Yakun Kaya Toast yet?
Well, not at this time, perhaps in the near future, because the Western and the down under, they're pretty hard to adapt to our kind of style, the kind of food that we have, even though drinks like coffee and tea, they are used to it. But in terms of our running eggs and in terms of our kaya jam, it may take some time for them to get adapted to it.
They don't know what they're missing.
That's right. Oh no, but they come by and then they'll pick it up from our outlet and bring it back.
Wonderful. An outsider looking in, well, I think could objectively say that you have a very successful business, but how do you gauge success? Is it money? Is it status? What's your gauge?
Well, my gauge of success is more of job satisfaction. In fact, I have a legacy because my dad passed down the legacy to us. So our job is to continue the legacy, a heritage brand. And at the same time, we want to make sure that, we make sure in our vision statement, we want to make sure that Yakun is a household name.
Are you there yet?
Well, in a way, you're almost there actually. Almost there. So far, so good.
Your dad came over to Singapore in the 1930s from China, and on your branding it says established 1944. So
Correct.
Your journey's been longer than most. Looking back, how would you characterize it?
Well, I think it was not an easy road, ups and downs, and then at times achievement, there are times of failure. And until right now, come to this stage, as you look backward, in retrospect, in terms of looking back, we find that, we have come to this stage and we're very happy with it, and we will see what lies ahead by getting more innovation and getting more changes, looking forward to the changes in the near future.
Adrian, what's the best piece of advice you think you've received as an entrepreneur, and would you extend that out to other entrepreneurs?
Okay, basically for one of the pieces of advice I want to give to those up-and-coming entrepreneurs is to have a passion in what you're doing, have a purpose and goal in life. And beside that, I'm also thinking that you need to have a good team, to have a good partner. At times you get a wrong partner to work with you, you're going to give a lot of heartache as well. So these are one of the things that you need to do is have a good team, have loyal people to work with, and you have to set a good example so that these people will follow.
We're obviously here talking as part of Canon's Think Big series.
Yeah.
What does Think Big as a concept mean to you?
Thinking big in terms of technologies, advancement, growth, and then making achievement. These are thinking of big.
So let's focus on technology. Canon is a technology business. How has technology played a part in what is ostensibly a very traditional business?
In terms of Canon, I knew the brand many years ago when it was first located at Delta House. That was umpteen years, maybe about 30, 40 years ago. But then, of course, technology-wise, in terms of electronics equipment, my office, I'm using Canon printer as well. At home, I'm using the Canon cameras as well.
So your experience of Canon and Yakun have kind of grown up together over the last 30 or 40 years.
Yes, I agree with you. So it's kind of concurrent, and it what to put it in the words like it's synonymous in the sense that Yakun grow as well as Canon grow. So it's something to look forward to.
Well, I'm sure they'll be very glad to hear that, and thank you so much for sharing your story and your experience with us today.
Thank you. You're most welcome.